Hello, all of my sleepy bears. My name is Chronically Blue. Welcome back to some more Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. We have gone out and finished the first world. It's time for the second world with Jungle Rumble.
Crash Bandicoot, you've got some nerve setting foot into my domain without an invitation. Don't talk back to me. I'll fix that attitude problem of yours.
All right then. Not sure what that's all about, but well. There's more of that beautiful draw distance. It's alright. Now, do keep in mind that we have to move a little bit fast, specifically because of that little part right there with the little box that keeps changing. Because we know, hey, we don't want to have to, like, forget about that, you know? Also, there's a nitro hidden behind these two, in case you didn't know that. We are doing quite alright. I can say that my spouse made some beef stew, and here's the thing that my mom always did. She always added cornstarch to it. The reason why is because when you then reheat it, it then becomes like more of a gravy. So like it becomes thicker the more you reheat it, and it is it's fantastic. It really is. Like when you first have it, it's like, oh, okay, this is a stew. But then, when you have it like the second or third time after reheating it, oh my goodness, it is like, it's a gravy. Like, I don't know any other way to explain it. And it is just fantastic, it really is. When it's that kind of consistency, just give me a ladle at that point. I couldn't even imagine not having that. Alright, there's another one over here. Doink. Got that. There's also some stuff over here. You know, if we want to care about that. I don't know if we do. But hey, there's... Okay, I did not believe that we would get through that well. That's good, I guess. Ooh, we got a little view over here. That's cute. I like that. Alright. But I am just... I'm ready. No, I really am. Because so I'm part of a few different projects, and one of them that I'm part of, they are talking about planning a meeting on the 26th and 27th, and so I'm like, yeah, I can make that. And they're like, okay, great, we're gonna be talking about, you know, this stuff. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. Like, I want that. Okay, great. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, what are we going to talk about? I'm like, oh, we're going to be talking about this thing that you've had access to for, you know, the last while. And here we get to do the sneak toes. They're going to be like, yeah, you know, we're going to talk about the things that you've had access to for the last while. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. And the next day, we're going to be going over this thing that you have not had access to. I'm like, excuse me? I don't think that's how it works. But I'll do my best. I think that, like, they have yet to reveal the other thing that we have not worked on yet. So I'm like, okay. Well, maybe they will, like, realize, hey, you know, it's kind of not fair to, like, let y'all have access to one thing for, like, 3 weeks and then not have access to the other. So, like, yeah. That's what I think they're gonna do. Because the person who's running this one is very competent. They are aware, and they're like, hey, we're gonna have a meeting tonight. And then, like, we're like, okay, what time's the meeting? And they're like, yeah, no, we decided against it because, like, I want to do this right. I'm like, fair enough. Fair enough. Can't say I blame you on that one, but honestly, like, okay, I don't really like how close they are to me right now, quite honestly. But I guess we're doing alright. Let's go ahead and get that. We're doing quite alright, honestly. Look at that. We even got a checkpoint. And yes, there will be Doom Buggy Racing, in case you were wondering. Oh no! Yeah, we have to die. Especially on that one, because we missed that box right there. Everything else, though, we were doing pretty good. So, you know. It's just that one. There we go. Much better. Over here. And again, when they hit the boxes, I believe it counts. So, you know, we're going to be all right. But there are, like, one or two where, like, hey, you got to hit it or else. So, okay. And now that we've gone ahead and done that, I feel like we are looking at a pretty good amount. Let's go ahead and see that. Ah, yeah. Perfect. Now, I will say that I went and dog sat at a friend's house for a bit, and it was completely fine. Like, no one did anything horrible or weird or wrong. It was completely fine. But I was starting to get a bit hungry. And so I started, like, looking around, and there was Chinese restaurants, and my goodness, 99 boxes. That's quite a bit. But there's Chinese restaurants as well as pizza and Taco Bell. And I'm like, I kind of want something new. And I found this one called, like, Buckaboo's Burritos or something like that. Anyway, so I got it, and it was basically just like a more elaborate Chipotle. But it wasn't bad. I'm glad I tried it, so now I know, like, hey, this one isn't bad. Wow, that was some dropped frames. That's okay. But yeah, I liked it. And I had, like, a hot chicken buffalo thing, and it was good. It actually took, like, 30 minutes after picking up my order to drive over, to which I'm just like, really? This is what we're doing? Okay. But, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go right, actually. I don't think I'm supposed to have gone left. But I'm assuming anyway. Wait, is there anything up here? Or? No, okay. I was just, I was just faking myself out. Okay, there's the purple thing. I will say that for this, for like the water areas here, you gotta be a little careful because one, you have the constantly falling red spikes of death, but also because you don't always know exactly where the floor of the ocean is. So you gotta try to like stay as down as possible. Is there anything over here? There's not, okay. Ow. Yeah, just like try to like keep yourself. There we go. I'm gonna wait for those to explode before I go ahead and hit that checkpoint. Bonk. But yeah, so Buckaboo's Burritos, pretty good. Pretty good. Liked it. I liked how I was able to like make my burrito, you know, very similar to Chipotle. Yeah. I knew that one. Gonna assume we're alright. Now here we're on this little spaceship thing, which, yeah, it's big, yeah, it's annoying, but guess what? You'll live, okay? Like, it's okay. Ow. And that's why we have Aku Aku. Hey look, an Aku Aku. Yeah, I like that I was able to, like, go through and, like, make my own burrito, but, like, they have way more options for, like, the meat and, like, the toppings, and it was nice. It really was. I just like burritos. Like just to like put it blatantly, I like burritos. I like that kind of food. It's really good. Like it's just meat and cheese and then like a tortilla. Like it's so hard to mess up and I love it every single time. Any boxes over here? No, okay. We're alright. If you feel like a little scared and like want to like compensate for the size of this, just shooting like two of them, two of the little, yeah, shooting two of the little things does help. Here we got a checkpoint. We're gonna go right on over to the right here. Is there nothing here? Was that just like to waste my time? Okay, well it worked, so I hope you're happy. There is this thing, though. Oh, look at that. We were smart. Okay, so I'm gonna go right on over here. And I need to hit this, actually. Okay, so we got that. But there's one more. There's also death, apparently. You know, this one is a bit of like a Rube Goldberg. I say as I die. We have to hit the specific boxes in the specific order in order to, like, be good. Like, I know that we have this one right here, which makes those appear. Okay, good. I really wanted you to die. We have this one over here, which makes those appear, so we know that we're missing one more. Yeah, we can go ahead and hit that. And now I'm just, like, staying on my toes a little bit here. It's like, okay, cool, I'll take that. Because now I really just, like, want to be careful and make sure that I get the final thing before I go ahead and, like, you know, launch everything off. Because I don't want to, like, waste everyone's time. Is this good? Okay, we're good. Hold on, I feel like we're going a little too far now, quite honestly. Like, I feel like they would have, like, revealed it by now. Right? I think so. Hold on, I'm gonna just... Okay, so there should be quite a lot of boxes over there. But again, I just want to check to make sure that we get it. Because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to have to do this again. Also, I got a panini from Wawa, and I had no idea that, like, gas station food could be good. It's like, gas station food was, like, you know, a bad thing for, like, so long. Okay, that's fine. I know about that. Is it possible it's, like, up over here? No? Apparently not. Are you sure? I really feel like we're missing something. Oh, that's what it is. Ha! There we go. Aha! See? We would have messed it up. I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Sometimes it's nice being, like, overly cautious. My goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and hit that exclamation box so we can go ahead and jet. Perfect. I thank you. And let's get out of here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drink some water while we load back in. Well, that was my controller that fell.
Leave my levels alone!
No. I won't do something just because you tell me to. Okay, well, we are not going through that one again. Not yet, anyway. Of course, you know, we're doing the same thing as Crash 3, where I go through and then, you know, go through the 5 worlds, then go through and get the relics for everything. And then we do, like, the secret things. Oh, hi, Coco. Yeah, that is a unique thing that we do not see any other time. Coco cannot slide jump. All she has is, like, this little kick, which specifically only attacks the bottom layer of boxes. But yeah, having Coco come in and, like, bonk Crash out of the way, that is something that is not in the GameCube version. You just see that it's a Coco level, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And like that. I will say, this is typically where I stop playing, to be honest. I would, like, play specifically to get to the Coco level here, and then play and be like, man, that's so cool. I wish there was an entire game of just Coco. And then stop. And, like, that was it, quite honestly. But listen, okay, when you like only have so many games to play, and you're like, man, I don't know what to play, because like you're tired of like all the games that you have, and you get like gamer's block, where you're just like literally at a point of like, I just don't know what to play. Then like that happens, and you're like, okay, but let me just replay like the stuff that I know that I like. Just like reconfirm that I still like it. For like your mental health, I would suggest just like constantly jumping over these little things. We don't have to get that nitro, but you know, it helps. Helps me sleep at night. Okay, let's go ahead and get that Aku. Perfect. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Yeah, we need the red gem for that one, quite honestly. I don't know, I thought it was like a death... I thought it was a death route one, but no, it's red gem. Okay, now, if we do like the little kick, you can see that it still activates the nitro. Awesome. Well, you know, so much for that. But that's okay. I'm not like if boxes do weird things, I'm not like going to lose my mind over it, quite honestly. Unless I probably will when it comes to the relics. But like, there we go. Be careful, these sink. That's right, that's right. Again, it's nice to just like stay like upbeat, I guess. Because just like getting to this point of like beating all the crash games that I currently have is already fantastic, quite honestly. Like, the only other thing I could imagine next would be to like go through and... Okay, good. I was waiting for that stupid fish. The only other thing would be to like go through and... I'm trying to... Okay, well, too bad. Go through and complete the Ratchet & Clank games on the PS2. Because there's quite a few of them, quite honestly. I don't know if you're, like, aware of that, but there are a lot of Crash Bandicoot games. I mean, sorry, Ratchet & Clank games on the PS2. There's also a lot on the PS3. Literally got a resurgence, almost. Which... It's great. But at the same time, I'm like... Man, I wish I had a PS3 again. Despite being, like, the most annoying... Okay. Like, despite it being, like, the most annoying to, like, record off of, it's still just nice. Because, like, I had a lot of... I'm dumb. I had so many games on the PS3. The PS3 was, like, this is my baby. And I got, like, all the collections I could. I got the Metal Gear Solid collection, the Sly Cooper collection, the Ratchet & Clank collection, the Jak and Daxter collection, the God of War collection, and I still have yet to play God of War, but, whatever, it's fine. The point is that, like, it was the thing. And, like, I miss mine. That being said, I am still aware that, like, if I did go through and, like, get it again, I would have to, like, log into both my accounts at this point. Or specifically just one account, quite honestly. Because I created the Chronically Blue account for the PlayStation stuff. For, like, the PS4 and such. Still, it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I believe that's everything, quite honestly. Yeah, I know that I got, like, Sonic Unleashed and all the DLC for that on the PS3. So many things. I think Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. So many games, my goodness. And yes, that Nitro Box is indeed going to taunt us in the background. Out of here. But yeah, you know, it's just the thing. because like it was very difficult to try to record off it. So that, as well as like other stuff, like I was running out of space or whatever, and I was eventually just like, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm not using it, and I haven't used it in a while. I guess I should get rid of it. And I did, and I'm like, man, I'm dumb. There we go. Yeah, I have my PS4, and that is one that I have not turned on in so long. I'm sure there are games on it. No, sorry, let me correct myself. I'm definite there are games on it. However, I just haven't, because most of the games I care about are also on the PS5. I'm gonna have to like sit down, like make a list of like the games on the PS4 and the PS5, and then like compare the two to see like if it's worth it. Now, welcome to the worst level in Crash history, at least for me anyway, because what we have to do here is we have to like hold the button and wait for this stupid thing to lock on to the boat and then, release it. And these boats take 3 hits each, which is already an insane amount to take. So it is very annoying, quite honestly. And it takes a long time in order to get these boats down and out for the count. Like, I feel like I've already hit a few, like, already, like 3 times or so. And they just not are going down. You, go down. Go down. I'm having enough with all y'all. Okay, that's 3. We do still have 3 more, as well as 4 more boxes. So let me go ahead and aim at you. Let me aim at you. Alright, let me... Well, all y'all just get out of my way, honestly. I don't need this. I'm flying on a dragonfly. Do you really want to mess with a person that's flying on a dragonfly? My goodness and a half. Hey, easy up there. My goodness, and this is why I hate this thing. I really do. Finish it. There we go. Yeesh. Ugh. I still have the entire Kingdom Hearts collection, and I put like 8 hours into Kingdom Hearts 1, and then I just put it down. And with the Final Fantasy remake, now that one.
They're gonna have to hang you out to dry when I get through with you.
Alright then. Final Fantasy 7 remake? Beautiful. Beautiful. And I put like 13 hours into it, and then I just put it down. And then when I came back, I'm like, what am I doing here? But like, there's so many games I just can't wait to share with all y'all. And like, even if none of you watch it, just knowing that I helped preserve it is like super amazing to me. Like, the reason why I started collecting is because I either love the games or want to be able to play the games to see what all the hype is about. And unfortunately, sometimes I make decisions and I'm like, well, that was kind of dumb. Like, why did I do that? You know? But everyone has those moments. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the really slow one, because we get to just like watch all the little red things come down and just like take their sweet time to like murder us. And it is beautiful. You know, it really is. But that's okay. Yeah, out of my way. Yeah, we're gonna hate both of them, honestly. The blue one's a little too fast for my liking, but L-I. Oh no. Yeah, that happens too. By the time you realize, oh, hey, there's a thing coming up, I should probably start like walking away from it. That's when it's like too late. And you're like, awesome. Love that. Yeah, we don't need any of those. But when I was dog sitting, there was I was able to have time for myself, and what I did was I started binging like 2 shows that like I never get to like watch because the spouse doesn't like them. And with that, I was watching St. Denis Medical, which is a medical show very much in the vein of The Office. It's like a mockumentary. But the part where it's different is because... Ah, heck yeah. The part where it's different is that, like, yeah, it does, like, you know, the shenanigans of, like, The Office, and does, like, you know, the jokes and, like, the visual humor. But then it also does the, hey, we're a hospital. Like, this patient needs help. We need to, like, help them. And, like, that blend together, it's beautiful. It really is. And, like, that's why I'm, like, so invested into it. Because you never know when it's going to stop being The Office 2.0 and start being, you know, Chicago Med. And that is great. Because it shows, hey, you can still, like, not like people at that specific moment, but still be professional and work together. And that is honestly fantastic. It really is. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did not anticipate that. My bad. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. And then I also saw Win or Lose, which, oh my goodness. If you want to talk about, like, something fantastic from Pixar, that was beautiful. If you don't know what it is, Win or Lose is a Disney Plus only Pixar TV show, which is the first of its kind, like, which automatically got my attention. And what it does is it takes the lives of 8 different people that are on the same team and, like, shows what they are going through and, like, how they interpret things and how they see stuff, all within, like, typically the same amount of time. And so, like, that is just an amazing idea and the best way to do, like, an episodic format. And so you see how these people, like, think about each other, how they react to each other, what they think of themselves, what they are, like, doing, how they're seeing it, how they interpret it, and it's beautiful. Okay, it really is. And there's, like, there's almost no other way to really put it other than, like, that. Like, just great. Okay, I would have loved for that to not have happened. Oh, well, we got a checkpoint, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it, beautiful. It really is. And I am so happy that I was able to binge it. Okay, hold on. How am I really supposed to hit the TNT and then wait for it? You gotta wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, you gotta wait for it. The other thing that really, like, I don't know the specific word for it, but it was, like, confused, I guess, was I started watching Dream Team, which is also a TV show by Pixar, but it was elaborating on Inside Out. And what it was it was also a mockumentary format show where they then put dreams together for the main character. And, like, you see, like, how they think, how they feel. And, like, it's good. But the part that really got me was how my spouse was like, man, I want to watch that. I'm like, really? Are you sure? Because, like, you didn't like The Office as well as, you know, the St. Denis Medical. So, by correlation, I kind of assumed this wouldn't be up your alley. So, that's why I was like, well, you know, I got, like, an hour or so left till I get picked up. Might as well go ahead and, like, see what else I can squeeze in really quick. So I finished watching and, like, binging those shows at, like, 2 a.m. I'm like, great, time to go to bed. And, yeah. So that's me. We'll say, though, I've been very hungry, which I know that's, like, not new, but, like, it's kind of weird just how hungry I have been, which I know it's like, whoa, a YouTuber's hungry? Whoa, a lot of media. Like, shut up. Okay, shut up. Yes, we should be fine doing this, I want to say. Okay, yes, I think that got it all. Just in case. Okay, yes, okay, it did work. I just want to make sure. I will happily retrace my steps for like 5 seconds just to make sure that I got everything. I don't know, it's kind of weird because I've been like more hungry than normal and like more snackish. So I'm just trying to like compensate with like frozen fruit, as well as just like the singles of the water that I have, where I have pink lemonade and peach iced tea, and how I use those is, you know, it's just a little reward. You know, I like it. It's for like when I've drank all my gallon water for the day, and I'm just like ready for more. Okay, there's the nitro. Oh, sorry. My heart is racing there. Yeah, I don't know why they put them here. Like, I know I died to them like maybe 2 times as a kid. For why, I still don't know. But like this one's at least like a little annoying. And I don't know why they break so easily. That's odd. Just hope that doesn't happen like as I am like jumping on them. That would be horrible. My goodness. Could you imagine? And that's the beautiful number that we were looking for. It's so nice to just be able to like glide right through all these levels. It really is. Like just knowing that we're like hobbling away at the crystals and the gems, it's great. It really is.
Ah! Get over here, you little orange sponge!
'Cause we're gonna wring you out.
I was drinking water, I'm sorry. Okay, so right off the bat here, we can get like right up here, okay? Also, be aware, the platforms do sink. I just figured you'd want to know that. But there's 4 times we have to hit them. The first one is just jumping over these little barriers, which you get that super fast, quite honestly. The next one is ducking under that thing, and then we can go ahead and hit him. The third one is where we have to jump, duck, and then wait, which for that one, that's where I suggest boo. That's the one where I suggest like waiting a little bit, or at the very least jumping, because if you stand on the platforms for too long, they will sink and then you will die, and you'll be like, well, what the heck? I keep trying to like speed this up, and that's totally on me. But yeah, I did have the thought of like using my little like single serve things of pink lemonade to like go through and like fill it with an ice tray, just because like it sounds like a good idea. Yeah, and that is how it falls, which is super not fun, so you've got to be really on top of your game. But we have 53 lives, so I think we're going to be alright, quite honestly. I think I realized that we have never gotten a game over in a Crash game, actually, in the entirety of this marathon, which is super awesome. Like, that's already a heck of an accomplishment. I think for that one, if I just jump regularly and don't slide jump, I should be fine. I know that I'm not speedrunning, but I just, like, feel like it. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. Ah, yeah. Now, this is where they switch it up, quite honestly. Yeah. So now you know how it goes. We can go ahead and, like, expedite this process Or die. That also works. We could also die. Dying's fine. But yeah, I will absolutely be the first to say that, like, the power-ups that we get from beating the bosses, super not helpful, quite honestly. I'm just wasting your time here. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just so good at that, quite honestly. Alright. Yeah, the power-ups are not going to be, like, that great. I should have ducked. I don't know why I didn't. There's going to be, like, the Fruit Bazooka again, but it's going to be, like, way slower. To be fair, it's going to be, like, as fast as it was in Crash 3, which was not as fast as it is in this one now. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. But it's not the worst thing ever. But we get, like, the Super Belly Flop again, which, wow, thanks. You're so cool. No, I don't know what I would do without the Super Belly Flop. I am gonna have to slow down, apparently. I just, like, have this thing, like, I'd love to say that I have this in my head, but obviously I don't, or else I wouldn't be dying so much. Which, like, yeah, same, honestly, like, totally makes sense. Gonna do that. And then, there we go. Aha! And there we go. We get the double jump. Ah, a useful power-up that I'm going to be using way too much. To overcorrect myself. Because I like doing that. Okay, and there we go.
You are making a mockery of me in front of my minions. Not only have you defeated the elemental masks, but you are still collecting those worthless crystals. Well, you've gotten this far, and this is as far as you're gonna get. Pyro, the fire elemental, will see to that.
Oh, Cortex, come on! I don't need some flaming mask to help me. I can take Crash on by myself.
Crunch, you will do as I say. You and Pyro will vanquish Crash and his annoying friends.
Alright then. Well, we know that we are already into, like, the third world here. So, now we know exactly what's going to happen. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, my sweet bears.